guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany. Thank you so much for stopping by today. If you would please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, that would be great. And if you enjoy this video, please be sure to give it a huge thumbs up. So today's video is a what's for dinner. I'm really excited about this because this is my first ever what's for dinner on my channel, and I just had so much fun making this video for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get into this. Okay, so as you guys just saw, I am flavoring the oil. It is about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. You can use whatever kind of oil you'd like. I just had olive oil on hand, and I put 1 teaspoon of turmeric in there, and I also put a tablespoon of ground cumin. And yeah, I'm just gonna let that heat up a little bit on medium heat just to get that olive oil flavored a little bit. And then we are gonna go ahead and dice up this red onion and throw it in the skillet after. I was just thinking to myself that I totally forgot to tell you guys what we are making. We are making a Indian spinach curry tonight, and it tasted so good, guys. You really need to give it a shot. It's so delicious. The flavors were just wonderful, and it was healthy and vegetarian and yum. Okay, so now we are going to saute these onions, and we're going to saute them for about 3 minutes so they can brown up a little bit and take on the flavor. We are also going to add in some ginger, about an inch of ginger root minced up. I had this paste, which is awesome. If you don't like dicing up ginger root, I absolutely hate it, so I got the paste. And now we are going to use about 6 cloves of garlic. You can never have too much garlic, just saying. And yeah, we're gonna let that heat on the stove and just enjoy all the smells. Like, my kitchen smelled divine, guys. And while that is cooking, we are going to just rough chop these tomatoes. It's about 6 or 7 tomatoes. You could use 2 large tomatoes. I had Roma tomatoes on me. So yeah, just rough chop them. You really don't have to get fancy with it. Then we are going to get our tomato paste, and this is a really neat trick that I picked up a couple years ago. You basically use the can opener on both ends and then push up, and you get all the tomato paste at once, and you don't have to stick a spoon in there, and it's just great. And then you could just put the extra in a Tupperware in your refrigerator, and yeah. And then we're gonna just toss all of this in here and give it a good stir to get that tomato paste moving around the pan. Next, we are going to add a cup of water right into the skillet, and we are going to turn up the heat a little bit to high heat. And then we are going to add our serrano peppers. You can add as many as you'd like depending on what heat you'd like. I added 3 serranos, and it turned out really good. It wasn't too spicy, but it had a little kick to it, which was nice. Okay, so here's a bit of a fun fact. After I got done dicing these up, I touched my eye. Yep, finger with pepper in eye. Yep, it was great. I about screamed, and my husband was like, "What is going on in there?" And yeah, so yep, don't touch your eye after handling a serrano pepper. Just letting you know. Okay, and now we are going to add some ground coriander and garam masala, and it's about a tablespoon each. And then we're going to add some sea salt right in there, and that's going to be 2 teaspoons of sea salt. After that, we are going to get our basmati rice going. I just put 2 cups of basmati rice to 4 cups of water, and I put that on high heat, and then I wait till it boils, and then I turn it down to a simmer and just let it sit until it's ready. And now we are cutting up 12 cups of spinach. I didn't count this at all. I just got one of those big packets from the store of spinach and I used the whole thing. So I don't know if this is 12 packs, 12 cups or not, but you know, it looked like enough. I mean, you can never have too much spinach, right? It like goes down to nothing. So after we chopped it up, and you can just coarse chop it, it doesn't have to be fancy. Just throw it in and watch it wilt and step away. And now we are going to add tofu. You don't have to use tofu. You can use anything you'd like. We are trying to eat healthier in our house after the holidays. We had so much meat over the holidays. I know some of y'all can relate. It was just one meat dish after another, and when we got home we were like, okay, let's calm down on the meat. So we are having tofu, and I actually really like tofu, so it tasted so good. So good. And you can chop it up however you'd like. I like it in longer bite-sized pieces, but yeah, this dish came out so great. Oh my gosh, if you guys try it, please let me know in the comments down below how you liked it. Okay, so getting into the next dish, this is going to be a vegetarian carbonara, and this is basically my own recipe. I was just kind of winging it, and it came out really good actually. I gave some to my neighbor and she really liked it. So here we are going to be chopping up half a yellow onion. Alright, so now that the onion is all chopped up, we are going to take some mushrooms. I maybe took 7 to 10 mushrooms here and just give them a really quick chop. It doesn't have to be fancy, they shrink, so just leave it at that. But I wanted bite-sized pieces, so you know, whatever you like. This is a made-up recipe, so yeah, so we're just gonna give 7 to 10 mushrooms, or however many you'd like, a good chop, and yeah. Alright, so now we're going to add these to a olive oiled pan. Wow, that sounded weird. A pan with olive oil in it. And then you're just going to put some sea salt right over it. You can add more, so don't go crazy with the salt, alright? And then we're going to just add a little bit more sun-dried tomato oil. I just wanted to pick up the more flavor of sun-dried tomatoes. And then we're going to maybe add half of that glass jar. I love sun-dried tomatoes. If you don't like them, don't add them. Add something else. Add asparagus. I don't know. I like sun-dried tomatoes. And then we're just gonna let this kind of cook all down. Oh, and of course we're gonna add some garlic. I mean, you cannot have carbonara without garlic, right? Hello, garlic. I think I added about 4 cloves of garlic here. I'm pretty sure. You can do more or less depending how smelly you want your breath, and whoever you're kissing doesn't mind, then you know, add more, girl. Also, I forgot to mention, this is on medium-high heat. All cooktops are different. My cooktop tends to heat a little bit lower. And guys, always taste as you go. I can't stress this enough. This is one thing I learned over the years of cooking. You don't want to get to the end and have to flavor your food all the way. So taste as you go. And now we're going to be adding about a teaspoon of red pepper flakes to it. You don't have to add this. This is a made-up recipe, but I like a little heat in it, and I love red pepper flakes. I think it adds awesome flavor to Italian food. Okay, now salt your water, guys. When you guys do pasta, please salt your water. So we're gonna take about a pound of angel hair pasta here. You can use whatever kind you'd like, and just cook it down. And yeah, once that's cooked, we're gonna reserve about 2 cups of the pasta water, and now we're going to actually be making the carbonara. We're going to take 4 eggs, and then we are also going to take 2 yolks. And now just whisk all those eggs together until it's really nicely put together, I don't know, until it's just whisked really well. Moving on, we're gonna cut a lemon in half, and you saw that I rolled it. It just kind of releases the juices a little bit and gets it ready to go for all those juices to be released. Oh no, I dropped a little seed in there. Okay, so now we're gonna add the pasta water and then the egg mixture, and we are going to just stir because you don't want the eggs to curdle, I guess. You don't want them to become fluffy. You just want it to be like a custard almost. So just keep stirring until the mixture is evenly heated. And now we're gonna add some Parmesan. I may have added a 1/4 cup of Parmesan here. And you're just gonna keep whisking or stirring, whatever you gotta do, and just make it until it turns creamy. It will thicken up, I promise you. You just gotta keep stirring. And my suggestion here is just turn down the heat. I probably had this on medium low, and taste your food, guys. And now we're gonna add back the sun-dried mushroom mixture right into it and stir it all up. You can add the pasta right to it, or some people don't like that. Whatever your preference is, but this came out so good. Came out so good, guys. If you guys try it, please let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear from you guys. And tell me what you think about my first What's for Dinner. I definitely want to hear your feedback, and I hope you guys have a great day and a good week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.